Strap up your headgear and lock in on Husker Wrestling. This is All In on 93.7 The Ticket with two-time All-American Caleb Smith.
Caleb Smith looking to end this one with a fall at 125. And Smith able to rock back. Now he's got him tights, and he gets the fall.
And Caleb Smith enjoying himself here. He will get the 2-0 victory. Avenges his loss from earlier in the year, and that is his 100th career victory. Congratulations, Caleb Smith.
And 2025 national champion Ridge Lovett.
But notice Ridge elevates his head.
He's using his head.
He's using his forehead.
Oh my goodness.
And hips up.
Short time.
Right down to the wire. And the drought is over. Nebraska with a national champion for the first time since 2011. What started in Post Falls, Idaho, is punctuated in Philadelphia. Ridge Lovett in his 6th year, a title winner.
All In is sponsored by Stevens and Smith Construction. Here are your hosts of All In, Caleb Smith and Ridge Lovett.
All right, welcome back to another session of All In with your host, Caleb Smith, and your second host, Ridge Lovett.
Yes, sir.
We're back after another Husker dub. Away this time. I was wrong last time. But we got the dub back home. I called the points. Ridge got some push-ups. We'll do that another week, though.
That's for last week. So
that's for last week.
For last week's Michigan State.
For last week. Yeah, Michigan State. That was a good battle, honestly.
Garbage time touchdown cost me. It's
hey,
okay, though.
Got to get your points how you get them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I thought we looked good. And this week, a game that was finally in a hostile environment. A lot of pressure, and you could kind of see the pressure start to hit Raiola a little bit. You know, first time he's thrown 3 picks in a game. I don't know, maybe his whole career, or maybe since like last year. I don't know if I've ever seen him do that. But still, to capitalize in the clutch moments, that was pretty awesome to see. You know, you had a lot of people who me and you were talking about that we thought were key performers. There wasn't just one solo key performer.
Well, he threw more interceptions this weekend than he has so far this season.
Yeah,
exactly. He had 2 interceptions on the season until this weekend.
And what, he's still passed 20 for 29?
Mm-hmm.
So really 23 for 29?
I mean, those balls didn't hit the ground.
They didn't hit the ground. He threw them.
One of them was a touchdown pass.
For real. But hey, he's killing the game. He's doing something right. The leadership and the focus to get the job done after you have 3 picks in the game, that's just like, that's elite level competition right there.
16 touchdowns, 5 INTs on the season so far.
Doesn't happen a lot. You know, usually that breaks somebody, especially of his caliber, who's not used to performing like that. You know, you've seen it before where maybe somebody comes out, gives you a little harder a fight than you thought, and you go back and battle. Same thing like first round last year at Nationals.
Yeah.
Talk about that. What was that pressure like? How did you overcome that?
Yeah, wrestling kid. You know, I was the 2 seed, so I was wrestling the kid who was number 31.
Yeah, 31,
right?
32.
31. Because 33 and 32 wrestled
31.
to get to the 1 seed. So I had the number 31 kid in the weight and gave up an early takedown on a scramble and then got put on my back. So I was down 7-0. Right, so it's a little bit of a having to be able to come back. But really just keeping your head and knowing that, right, 1 takedown – not going to beat me. 1 touchdown is not going to beat us. A couple interceptions is not going to beat us. Our offense is dynamic, right? And that was the same thing that was going through my head when I was at Nationals. Like, I know I can score a bunch of points. I know I can score on this kid. I know I just have to start chipping away early, start working back. And, you know, I put together a whole bunch of points, ended up winning that match, like 13-10 or something.
Yeah.
Right? 13-3 in the
scoreboard
second
didn't
half
show
of
how
the
bad
match.
you whooped them.
Mm-hmm. It was just that one early. But this game, watching them play this weekend, it was streaky, right? Real streaky. The momentum swings were really important, really big. And after the pick 6, that was when I really started, you know, getting a little bit nervous. Like, dang, like we would just started getting the momentum back, starting to get it going our way. And then another big swing. But I don't know. I never, even when we were down 10, I didn't feel like we were out. I felt fine. We were good. I liked the way that we were playing, right? When we first started doing this show, we were talking about what we wanted out of the team. We wanted more explosive plays, more of that just like real exciting football, taking shots, in the past couple of weeks, we've seen some of that, especially this week.
Oh, this week for sure.
And Emmett Johnson is a monster.
He's a monster. Isaiah Hunter's a monster. Dane Key's a monster.
Raiola, monster.
Raiola.
I was impressed.
Luke Lindenmeyer also.
He had himself a day, didn't
he? Luke, stand up, boy.
Come on.
He's putting on. He really is.
Mm-hmm.
And he's grown significantly. You can just see, even like towards the end of the game, that little sideline pass that Raiola hit, him on the side, that was good for 2 in the NFL. He had both feet down.
Mm-hmm.
And you only got to get 1 foot down in college. So, I mean, that's impressive. He's showing the scouts something, ready to move forward in the next level eventually. But something else that stood out to me, at least on our defense, is I felt like there was more people swarming to the ball. There was not a lot of like one-on-one solo tackles. And if it was only for a few seconds at a time. You saw our team really rally to the ball a lot. And that helped us get a lot of stops that we needed, especially after throwing picks and whatnot. And I mean, that's what elite teams do. They find a way to, one, make big plays, but to also make big plays together. And that's what our team did. Whether it was on special teams, offense, or defense, we were always rallying to the ball or rallying to score, get more yards. It's always fun to watch that.
Yeah, a little bit of a shootout. Wanted a little more out of our defense. Like, they had 30-some dropbacks, and I think we only had 1 sack. Where are we at? 37 dropbacks, 37 pass attempts, and we only had 1 sack. So a little bit more out of the D-line, but sometimes you get into a little bit of a shootout, right? You get into a little bit of a shootout, and we had 3 turnovers, 3 interceptions. They had 0. So, it's like we need a little more of that Michigan State defense energy coming over into this week. But like away game, right? It's different when you're playing at home, right? Same thing like when we're wrestling and stuff. It's different when you're away. The nerves are different. The crowd is different. Even like the referees get a little more like bias. You get that crowd, so you can kind of sway those decisions a little bit, right? But I liked how we played. Down 10, we were at the end zone down here in the Haymarket watching it, and there's my first time ever going there. It was fun. It was a good time. Kind of looking for different things to do on away weekends, and that was a good spot. We had a good time in there. Yeah,
the Haymarket's always popping. Mm-hmm. And if you don't know where the Haymarket is, explain it to them so they could paint the picture of what the Haymarket environment's like.
Ooh, paint the picture of the Haymarket? I don't know.
What do you see when you walk in the Haymarket?
A sea of red, especially on those away days.
Sea of red.
With the rail yard is always a good time, but lots of little spots to eat down there, lots of little bars that you can jump into, watch the game, and lots of Nebraska fans. So it was a good weekend down there, especially when the comeback. I love it. A little bit of adversity, really get to kind of test where we're at. That's a mental fight, being down, having to be able to kind of lace them up and like, hey, are we going to do this or are we going to lay down? And, we didn't lay down at all. We kept fighting. We kept pushing forward. We kept looking for ways to score. And I really liked how we played this weekend. I had a fun time watching that game.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I mean, like you said, there was a lot of ups and downs, but the ups were like really high. Mm-hmm. I mean, the downs obviously too, but I was really excited with, we didn't get a score on the special teams, but that is a mental win. 85 yards, almost to the house. Like maybe he got a little tired. I don't know.
Drop the trailer, buddy. Come on. Gotta punch that in. But no, it was good. It was good. And then around the Big Ten was an exciting day. Indiana walks in to Eugene, steals one there. I had them winning.
I thought they were. I mean, we've been talking about Indiana for a while now. Mm-hmm. They were ranked 19th last time we talked about them. Now they're ranked 2nd.
I like the way that they play. I like what we were talking about a couple weeks ago. The step on their neck, run up the score. Right, why would you take your starters out? Keep them in, because then when you get into games like that where you're at Oregon, it's away. You're playing. What was Oregon ranked? 2, 3? They were 2.
They were like top 4.
They were up there.
It might have been
right. Just knocked off Penn State at Penn State during the whiteout game. They're playing well, and they got them at home. They had like a 14 or 15 game win streak at home, I think.
Yeah, something.
Right. Like Indiana walks in, knocks them off, played good, and leaving the starters in on those blowout games helps in moments like that where it's. They have that full game conditioning. When you pull them out, it's like you lose kind of like that mental, the whole game focus. Yeah. Being able to be locked in for the whole game, all 4 quarters, playing hard, and it paid off for them.
Performing at a high level too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there was a lot of 3 and outs from their defense. Their defense looked really good. Their offense looked really good too. But when you're going against a team like Oregon, who's had a pretty good team in the past, and Indiana, who's on the come up, and you see them take them out at their house, that says something. That's a statement made, in my opinion. And I think that we're going to continue to see Indiana continue to rise to the top.
Indiana's up to number 3.
Yeah.
Miami's number 2.
That's what it is.
Miami's number 2.
But, I mean, you give the argument, and we're not there yet, so I'm not going to say it. But in the next couple of years, I will say this. I think that the Big Ten could
Big Ten
grow
supremacy.
better.
I'm already on it.
Could grow better than the SEC, I think. And, I mean, y'all might not like that, but give it
No, they're going to love it. What
max
you mean?
5
Big Ten
years.
supremacy. I think we're already there.
Oh, for sure. But it's just, it's kind of weird because when you look at the college playoffs, it's going to be hard to get a lot of Big Ten teams in. You can't just have a Big Ten national championship.
Why not?
They don't allow it like this based off your conference.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Arizona State got in, because they won their conference last year.
And Boise State. They did have Ashton Genty, though.
They did. And Scatterboo. Scatterboo's a dog. Fun to watch.
He is fun to watch. But, Indiana, like, their quarterback, Mendoza's tough.
He's tough. He is tough. He's a player, for sure.
Pat McAfee was the only one to pick him on their show.
Smart man.
That's what I'm saying. They had Sabrina down there. She's saying go Oregon. Well, obviously she go Oregon, but
yeah,
I had Indiana winning.
Pat knows ball. Yeah, I had Indiana winning too, just because they're hungry. You don't keep guys in the whole game if you're not hungry, and I mean, they've been on a hot streak, blowing everybody out essentially. Obviously, that game was a lot closer, but it should have been.
They won by 2 scores,
and exactly like that. That's still domination at a high level. But I do want to go back to Nebraska football, and let's talk about Emmett Johnson. What a dog. How many yards did you say he had?
Shoot, it was like 195 all-purpose.
Something like that.
176 on the ground.
Yeah.
I think 20 in the air.
Yeah.
He's tough, bro.
Dude, he's going insane. And you see, there was that one play, he broke like 3 people's ankles, dog.
I was just on Twitter. I think they were saying that's like the Amir when we were playing McNeese a couple years ago. Same thing. Dude, team on the back, running.
He was going. He put a team on his back for sure. Mm-hmm. That was fun to watch. I mean, I personally, I'm a fan of him, but I didn't believe in him as much until the past 2 weekends when we faced some real competition. And I think he's getting better. He's getting more yards. He's getting more touches, and he's shifty. Yeah, I thought he was kind of small, but I mean, if you can't tackle him, it doesn't really matter how big you are.
If you can't touch him, you're making people miss.
Exactly.
Shifty, he's nice, bro. They owe him. They owe him 2 tutties next week. They owe him.
Yeah.
He was putting in work this weekend, just didn't find the end zone.
They'd be trying to take it from him. But you know who did find the end zone? Isaiah Hunter.
Yes, he did.
Isaiah Hunter, what a dog, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Dane Key. Dane Key, probably my favorite flashy player on Nebraska, just because he goes for a lot of one-handers. And I feel like when we need a catch, like let's say 3rd and 4, he's probably our main target. Just because he more than likely he's probably going to come down with the ball. But Isaiah Hunter just burning people, burning them bad, scoring how many? 2 or 3 touchdowns?
2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns. Oh my!
On 5 receptions.
On 5 receptions.
125 yards.
Like dog.
It's like J-Mo out there.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine if he would have got the ball 10 times. I'm just saying. I mean, obviously you got to spread the love, but he went crazy all around. I think it was a great performance from our offense. Our defense, they still play good. There's some room for improvement always on both sides of the ball, but our defense looked sticky. Whenever somebody got the ball, they were hustling, and that's going to take us to the next level. That's what wins big games. When somebody breaks off a tackle last second, and then next thing you know, they're gone, like Ashton Genty last year, that's why they won.
Well, there's a reason that Ohio State's ranked number 1 in the country.
Yeah.
When teams get inside of the 2-yard line, good luck. Good luck.
They put them in a straitjacket.
Their goal line stands the past 2 years have been incredible.
Insane.
Right, and that's just they play. There's no quit. They're preventing the score at all costs, doing everything that they can to get their offense back out on the field.
Yeah.
Right, and It's actually really impressive to watch. Illinois was, what was it? They had a couple penalties that ended up pushing them back a little bit, but they were right there at the end of the first half.
Yeah.
Like inside the 1 yard line. Might have been first, second and goal inside the 1. And then that's just disciplined defense. Everybody's doing their jobs, and that's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, that is what it comes down to. Do your job. That's what they always say in football.
It happened to us.
It
happened to us last year when we were playing them. We had that super close game, but right down there on the goal line, they're so hard to score on.
Exactly. That's what makes them elite. It's fun to watch. And as a competitor, it's kind of disheartening. Mm-hmm. And you're right there, and you're like, oh, I could do it. I could do it. They say, no, you can't. Don't even try. And they stop you. That makes you think like, dang, how are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? And you either figure it out or you don't. And a lot of teams struggle to figure that out against them. But I think that, if we continue to grow, one game I'm looking forward to this year, especially based off the past 2 weekends, is Penn State. Our team is solid.
We got some big ones before that, though. Big ones before that.
We do got big ones before that. But I think that game is going to be the turning point of the Nebraska football program. We're going to lead up to it and keep getting better and better, but that game's going to solidify us. And eventually everybody's going to know, like, yeah, Nebraska's here to stay. They just beat Penn State. That is the game that can change the tone of Nebraska football.
See, I think that it'll happen earlier than that. We're on a 5-game losing streak to Minnesota?
Yeah.
So being able to walk into Minneapolis, coming out of there with a win, and then we get to go into the California teams, USC at home, night game, blackout, Halloween weekend. That'll be fun. Memorial's going to be rocking. I like our chances in that one. Then UCLA just knocked off Penn State.
Yeah.
Right? They're tough. Penn State, they're going through. They got a little mess going on.
Yeah, they got something going on for sure.
So if we can stack 3 wins together right here, I like where we're at. I really like where we're at, especially when we're looking like big picture, making it college football playoffs. This next little strip of games is going to be really important.
Yeah.
Because I feel, the Michigan game, we didn't play great. Michigan didn't play great either.
But we were close enough to get the job done.
We gave ourselves a chance to win, just couldn't quite capitalize on it. But with these games coming up, we can't have that.
No.
Got to be able to pull through in those big time moments.
Agreed. Well, hey, we'll catch you guys back in a little bit. Enjoy our break, and we'll see you soon.
Harvest season is coming, and Acres has discounted many of our late model John Deere combines. Get thousands in discounts and upgrade for this year's harvest. Plus, you could save even more with interest rates starting as low as 1.9% on select units. Low interest rates combined with our huge discounts, there's not a better time to buy. Visit acres.com for all the details. That's AKRS.com. Restrictions apply. Offer ends August 31st, 2025. Subject to approved financing. Offer may change at any time without notice.
Hey fans, there's more winning at Amigos with the VIP Game Day giveaway. Every app scan is your chance to win premium tickets to a Nebraska football, basketball, and volleyball game, along with exclusive game day perks. And when Nebraska goes to a bowl, the winner also gets 2 tickets, lodging, and airfare to the bowl game. Weekly semifinalists will win free food for a year. Go Big Red. Eat at Amigos and enter to win.
Amigos is celebrating 45 years with exclusive Nebraska Legends collectible cups featuring Tom Osborne, John Cook, and some of your favorite Huskers. For every cup sold, 50 cents goes to teammates. Show your Big Red pride by getting all 4 of these collectible cups at Amigos.
This is Tom Osborne with the Teammates Mentoring Program. We have students on the waiting list for a mentor, and we want you to join the team. Learn more about mentoring and support teammates by visiting Amigos.
An overdose can happen in front of you and you might not realize it. Blue lips, slowed breathing, pinpoint pupils, choking sounds, unresponsive to touch or sounds. These signs aren't always obvious, but they can be deadly. Knowing what to do could save your friend, your neighbor, your child. Learn more by visiting myhealthymind.crediblemmind.com so you can be ready before it happens. This message is funded in part by the CDC OD2A grant.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion, for happier, healthier, furry friends.
Limitless Male says, it's all fun and games until your testosterone plummets. Testosterone levels can start falling as early as age 30 with symptoms like no energy, poor sleep, brain fog, belly fat, muscle loss, and mood swings. If this sounds familiar, get your testosterone checked at Limitless Male. We'll get you back in the game with more strength, energy, and confidence. When you feel this good, you'll wonder why you waited so long to get a free consult at Limitless Male. Get scheduled today.
I'm Karen Carr. I've been a realtor for 31 years. When I made a company change 12 years ago, I chose Lincoln First Realty, now NP Dodge. It's the oldest independently owned realty company in the country. Since becoming NP Dodge, we've continued our tradition of community involvement. Our management and staff are always available to offer support in marketing, technology, social media, and educational opportunities.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at DoorsPlusLLC.com. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
What's better than supporting your favorite radio station and eating delicious Nebraska-made products? Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska wants to highlight you, the listener, on the 93.7 The Ticket Wall of Fame at the store. Stop by the store at 48th and R in Lincoln and see their huge variety of small batch gourmet jerky. Or if you're not in the area and want to try some, go to SmokingGunJerky.com and enter code EARLY for 10% off your purchase. It's the ultimate low-calorie, high-protein snack at Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins'. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Now back to All In on 93.7 The Ticket with your hosts, Caleb Smith and Ridge Lovett.
All right. Hey, welcome back to All In with me, Caleb Smith, and our other host, Ridge Lovett.
Yes, sir.
So, we got a new segment for you today. It's called our moment of the week. And that moment is Nebraska getting ranked in the top 25. Let me hear it. Another Nebraska in the top 25. It sounds so good. I could do that all day. That's what I do whenever we're winning. And I mean, hey, we've been asking for it for a while, but we finally started to prove ourselves. And it seems like the college board and all the college coaches, fans, they see it.
Yeah,
they're starting to understand. It's
you
real.
got? Too high, too low, just right. I got one for you. We are ranked below Cincinnati.
How does that make sense?
Cincinnati 24, we're 25.
Make it make sense.
If only we played in
Who's 23?
23, Utah. Skated by Arizona. Nope, I lied. Arizona State.
Yeah.
Arizona State. BYU played Arizona. So they snuck by.
I think we're at least top 23. I think we're too low, personally.
I think we're a little too low as well. Like how can you put us below Cincinnati?
Yeah, we beat them.
They beat Iowa State.
Exactly.
Iowa State just lost to Colorado.
Yeah, exactly. Like that should make us look better, not them, because we beat them. I mean, it just makes sense. If you're doing the rankings, make it make sense, please. We should definitely be above them. They're a great team. They're putting together, some good wins back to back. I think that we're definitely above them. I think we play them
Michigan,
again. We still beat them
out of the rankings.
Yeah, we got. Only reason I say keep them is to help us, but with the way that the rankings are now, it doesn't make sense because we're below Cincinnati. So yeah, pull them out.
And another one that Texas is back in 4-2.
What are they?
They are 21 with their win over Oklahoma.
That's just weekend. When you think about it, it's real. You realize like there's a singlet battle, Big Ten versus if you wrestle somebody from SoCon, you're gonna get more calls than them. And I feel like that's kind of what that is. That's just it.
Their losses though to Ohio State.
Yeah,
Ohio State.
Yeah, obviously.
And that one hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
And who is their other? And then Florida.
Yeah, that's the one that I can't even speak on that.
A loss to Florida. To me, a loss to Florida is worse than a loss to Michigan.
I would say so. I would agree.
I don't know. I'm obviously we're not on the board, but I mean,
hey, we could be.
They ain't bringing us in for that.
No, they ain't bringing us.
We don't have enough clout. Not yet.
Not yet. Eventually.
See, but another thing with Texas returning, they were in the national finals last year.
Yeah,
they were in the national championship game.
Yep.
So there might be a little bit of that, and then also some SEC bias.
That's why I think it's really the SEC bias when it comes down to it. Obviously, they're national finalists, so I mean you got to respect them. But last year doesn't necessarily mean that this year is going to be the same, better, or worse.
Exactly.
You got to do the same amount of work or more. I think more to be just as good, if not better, because you got a big target on your back. You don't just get free rankings, free dubs. Everybody's coming at you a little bit harder, and that's what they're starting to see. And they got a young quarterback, which I think he's pretty good. I think he needs a little bit more time to develop. He's young.
Overrated.
He's young.
I like our quarterback a lot better.
I like our quarterback a lot better too. But I'm a believer in giving people, delayed gratification, working for something a long time to see the results that you want. And I think eventually he'll fulfill that Manning name. And he has a lot of pressure,
He does have a lot of pressure. There is something to be said for that. He does have a lot of pressure because he is a Manning.
Exactly.
People look at him like he's supposed to be a Manning, but at the same time, he's 20 years old.
Right. I mean, the Mannings, they were always good, but you saw when they got to the pros, that's when they really started to separate themselves. And I think that's what he's going to do, hopefully. I'm a fan of him just because he's Manning. And he's young. If you're young and you're carrying your team, you're supposed to carry your team as a quarterback. It's a lot of pressure on it as it is at itself. But just finding ways to continue to progress instead of finding reasons why you can't, that's what's going to make him, either sink or swim.
If you say so. Horns down, baby. But so Minnesota, right, coming off a win at home against Purdue, 1-score game. The week before that, got blown out by Ohio State. They were on the road, went to the Horseshoe, but 42-3. Right. So defense will give up points. Right. If we can go in there and start to make it a shootout, kind of like this weekend, and we get some big plays on defense, I like where we're at.
How many points did we score this weekend? 20s.
Us?
Yeah.
How many points did we score?
Over 20 something.
34?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't think we've scored below. Have we scored below 25?
Maybe one game.
Maybe one game. I think that is one of the keys to our victory, scoring above 21 points.
See, and it's fun for me being here for so long, being here through the whole Scott Frost era, being here like for my first 5-6 years of being in Lincoln, we had one winning season, and it was last year.
Yeah.
It took us all the way to the bowl game to get there, and being able to go to the games and watch and see an explosive offense is so exciting and so refreshing as a Nebraska fan. It's
for sure.
It's new to me. It's new to me, right? Because being from Idaho, it was like we had Boise State, Some of us followed Montana. Washington State was the closest team to us. They played well this weekend. Washington State played well. They almost beat Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Right, my first college football game ever I was in high school, and it was Washington State against Arizona State. So I was like, yeah, this is cool, I guess. But coming out here, it was like I wanted to be a college football fan, and Nebraska was struggling. And now being able to watch us go out there and know, like, we have an explosive offense. We can make some stuff happen.
For sure.
I'm all in on Don Raiola. I like what Matt Rule's doing. Emmett Johnson's a dog. Our receiving core, right? We dropped one early. I forgot who got hurt. Game 1 against Cincinnati. Right, but we play exciting football now. And I think that that's going to do a lot for us, right? It's the same thing that we preach in the wrestling room.
Right.
We're talking about we're always trying to score points, right? And I can see that from our team now. We're explosive. We're always trying to score. And I think it's going to do us really well.
Yeah, we're not holding back. I mean, when we get the chance to step on somebody's neck, that's exactly what we're doing. And it's starting to pay off.
Mm-hmm.
I can definitely tell. I mean, I've only been here. This is going on my 3rd year. But my first game that I ever watched was the Minnesota game away.
Mm-hmm.
We were winning 13 to whatever, something. We ended up losing 13-14. He caught that one touchdown with the 1 foot inbounds in the back of the end zone. That was craziness. But I think that it's going to be a different game this time around. You know, we're a different team than we were even a year ago. And you see that. You know, we're still in the same position, I feel, as we were last year, where we got to, what, five wins?
Mm-hmm. We were 5-1.
Yeah, 5 wins. And then we kind of started to slowly plateau and then elevate again. So this is the turning point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, do we find a way to continue to stay on the streak, or do we take a step back to take a step forward? I think that given how we've been playing consistently, we have a big chance to open up and start to win more games.
Hey, can we talk about volleyball for a second?
Let's talk about it.
Oh,
for sure.
Boy, they're literally sweeping the competition.
They're going crazy.
Everybody since we played Creighton has been against Arizona, sweep. Michigan,
sweep.
Maryland,
sweep.
At Penn State,
double sweep.
Oh, bad. That first set, I was lit. I was stoked.
You know, I'm starting to question.
25-6. What are we talking about?
Are we hanging out with the custodians or what? Because we've been sweeping boys.
That's what I'm saying. Cleaning house on.
Cleaning.
Went to Rutgers.
Sweep.
That's what I'm saying. Washington.
Sweep.
And that was after they all went out to the concert.
Yeah, exactly. So you know what that means. That's another
come on
moment of the week. Penn State volleyball getting dominated by Nebraska volleyball. Love to hear it.
Yep. Then we got another one this Friday at Michigan State. You know, keep it rolling. I'm down for another sweep.
You said sweep.
Yes, sir.
That's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we do here. I mean, you know, like we said, we've been saying it for so long. Nebraska volleyball is the pinnacle of what Nebraska athletics should look like.
Dominance.
It's just complete dominance against the best people in the country. Like, that's crazy that you're just sweeping these people. You know, they're really good.
See, and I like it because we're in a super elite team, and we carry ourselves like we're elite. Okay. When we go and play these games, it's not like, okay, we're up 2-0, we just smacked them. We can take a set off. Let's take a breath. No, it's all gas, no brakes. End this game when we have the chance, and it's so awesome. Then the double revenge game against Penn State.
Oh yeah, always nice.
Right, coach gets her revenge. The players, they get their revenge. It was good. It was super fun to watch.
For real, it was a lot of fun. But we'll get you guys more updates with All In when we come back from the break. Tune in with us, Rich Lovett, Caleb Smith. We'll see you in a little bit.
At Valentino's, we're on a mission for tradition. On every slice, for every bite. Golden baked crust, cooked to perfection every time. Savory sweet sauce that's made from our own secret recipe. Loaded with the perfect amount of fresh toppings and melty mozzarella cheese. It's the tradition that Nebraskans have come to love. From game day to every day. Valentino's. Taste the tradition.
Give your furnace a break with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows. Heartland of Nebraska Windows offers a free estimate, full window replacements, all vinyl triple pane windows, and a lifetime warranty of everything, while still keeping their prices affordable. Sounds too good to be true, right? Heartland of Nebraska Windows is locally and family owned with their own team of installers. Give the window experts at Heartland of Nebraska Windows a call today at 402-430-3852 or visit them online at heartlandofnebraskawindows.com. Elevate your home or business with the help of Heartland of Nebraska Windows today.
A1 Automotive's second location is now open at 5110 State Hill Drive, just off of Yankee Hill Road. The new location continues to specialize in all makes and models and provides personalized service as they have for 15 years. With the school year here, A1 Automotive reminds you that college students get 10% off any service, and they offer free tire repair with a valid college ID. Schedule your appointment today at a1autolincoln.com and visit their new location in South Lincoln at 5110 State Hill Drive or downtown at 11th and L.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law and find out how we can help you get the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Call the trial attorneys you can trust. 877-42-LIBERTY.
Schweizo Construction is now hiring for skilled craftsmen, steel erectors, concrete workers, and general laborers. Schweizo Construction offers great benefits like premium wages, health and dental insurance, paid holidays and vacation, 401k with company match, life insurance, and disability insurance. They pride themselves on a legacy of 40 years built on integrity and trust. Joining their team means becoming part of a family that values hard work, dedication, and mutual respect. Apply today at schweizo.com. That's SCHWISOW.com.
Since 1983, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs have been an entrusted and reliable company in Lincoln and the surrounding areas. Fast Mike's handles all sides of construction projects, home renovations, or big cleanouts. With the perfect size dumpster to fit your needs, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs will haul it all. With same-day delivery in Lincoln, affordable rates, and top-notch service, Fast Mike's Roll-Offs make cleanup quick and easy. Call now at 402-450-6828 or visit us online at fastmikesrolloffs.com. Book your dumpster today. Fast Mike's Roll-Offs, cleanup made simple.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Breaking here at the news desk. When you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, you can lock in your price for 2 years. Sources are confirming that when you stack Allo Internet, DirecTV, and mobile, your monthly price drops and you're locked in for 2 years. That's fiber fast internet, premium streaming TV, and reliable nationwide mobile coverage. And this just in, you must switch by Labor Day to secure that locked-in pricing for 2 years. Switch, stack, and save at allofiber.com/stack.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Now back to All In on 93.7 The Ticket with your hosts, Caleb Smith and Ridge Lovett.
We're back all in last segment with Caleb Smith and Rich Lovett. So Rich he just updated me, and he predicted this last time we were on the show. But an undefeated weekend for Nebraska athletics.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you go all in. You dominate all the time, and that's just fun to watch.
Yeah,
especially whenever you call it ahead of time. Just shows how much the Nebraska fans and how much we believe in these athletes.
Nebraska soccer 2-0 from Thursday. Another game on Sunday, both of them at home. Thursday, the kick cancer game, beat Purdue 1-0, and then another one on Sunday, senior night against Maryland at home 2-0. Right, so
Let's
football,
go.
Soccer, volleyball, all got it done. It was a good weekend.
And sent the seniors home on a good note.
Mm-hmm.
That's always a good feeling.
Absolutely. But with the football, the Minnesota game's huge, right? And it's not going to get easier after that. USC's been doing their thing. They've been playing really well. Just got a win, right, over Minnesota, I believe. Mm-hmm. And then UCLA knocking off Penn State. Penn State firing their coach.
Oh, man.
Did you see the Matt Rule interview? They were throwing him some questions.
I did. It gets a little spicy. But, I mean, when you're succeeding at a high level, everybody wants a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody does. Doesn't matter what school you're
with
at.
that interview, I would have liked him to just shut it down altogether.
Me too. And, he did. He had to give them praise. That's where he went to school, so I get it. But as a fan, I'm like, dog, please don't do this. Please. Because, I mean, he's building something great. So, ultimately, it's going to come down to, in my opinion, is he going to go to another school that has had a little bit more success recently? Or does he want to really, truly build something from the ground up and be the next, I won't say Nick Saban, but as close as he can be for Nebraska? Because, I mean, he's doing it, and he's doing it fast. He hasn't even really gotten all his recruiting classes in yet. So that's going to get us even better.
Let those boys become upperclassmen and see what we can do.
Exactly. Give us two more years, and I think we'll be there. I just hope he stays. I really do. What do you think?
Yeah, like I wish we could have got shut down the talk from that interview, but he's a businessman. He conducts himself appropriately with those questions, but I don't know. As a Nebraska fan, I want him to shut it down. Be like, no, he said, yeah, we have a great relationship with Dannon. We talk almost every day, whatever. But it would have been real nice to get, this is where we're at. This is where I'm staying. We're here to turn this place around and get our name in contention for some national titles. Right? That's the answer I was hoping for. Didn't quite get that. Do I think he's leaving? No. But being a kid from Pennsylvania who went to Penn State, he was always a Penn State fan, like he said in his interview. No reassurance from that.
Yeah. Anytime you hear that somebody grew up in a Penn State shirt or whatever school it is, it's always a little worrisome for what the future.
You got to go back and coach at your alma mater.
Yeah.
Or would it be better to beat your alma mater? Like, yeah, thanks. I took what you guys gave me and look at I'm doing better now.
Exactly.
I'm elevating myself. But, that is what it is. We'll cross that bridge when it comes. But next 3 weeks for us are huge. If we can stack 3 big wins, because those are 3 big wins. USC's ranked now. That's a huge win. So hopefully they win this weekend, right? So we can get them, climb the rankings even a little more, help us out.
For real.
Break that losing streak against Minnesota. Obviously, it'll be huge. Another win on the road, being able to put 2 of those back to back. If we can win those 2 games, I'll feel a lot better going into UCLA.
I mean, we broke a streak already. They said that we had lost 5 of our last Big Ten away games, and we did that this week. So why not keep it going? I'm hoping that we do, honestly. Like you said, it's big games. Every game is a big game, but these really mean something because these are going to project where we stand for the college football playoffs. Do we get in? Do we not? What type of bowl game we have? We want to move up. And as long as we keep playing like we're playing, we're going to continue to progress, in my opinion.
I would agree with that. Just one day at a time. Just keep getting better, scoring when we have those opportunities and just taking everything we can get. But this next couple week stretch will really show, it'll at least prove to me what kind of team we have.
Yeah. Also, I want to shout out our kicker. Something that, I've been preaching on a lot about this year. We got a kicker. and he's been doing his thing. It's been fun. But it's been nice talking to y'all. We appreciate y'all at All In. We'll come back next week with all the predictions, all the scores, all the updates, and hopefully another undefeated weekend.
That would be great. More coming at you next on 93.7 The Ticket.